What's up, folks? Live from Johnstown, Pennsylvania. It's Saturday night. Like what I do with the place? Yeah, sure. Unless I get a lot more subscribers, I wish I get something like this. But first, Papa John Night. Starring, carefully, cheeseburger pizza. Yeah, not gonna lie. Funny story about this. A few years ago, we had some type of retirement party for somebody at my job, my regular full-time job. And someone requested Papa John's hamburger pizza. I thought it looked disgusting, but out of curiosity, crazy me tried it. I went from trying one piece to when I got home, I ordered the whole pie myself. Now I'm a little hooked on it. It took them, how long? Yeah, 4 years to finally bring it back. Papa John's, don't ever, and I mean ever, take that long to bring back such a great pizza like this. How dare you, sir, get us hooked and addicted to this delicious pizza and take it away from us for 4 years? That is cruel. That is downright devious, sir. Shame. Shame on you for doing that. Shame on you. Hold on a sec. Shame. Shame on you. For me, with this long. The Joy's pizza. Shame on you. Pizza's so good. Papa John, shame on you for making us, the consumers, make us wait for 4 years to enjoy this good pizza. Don't ever do that again. Hold on a second. Do understand, folks? I love this pizza. I love different types of pizza, but for some reason, seriously hooked this pizza. And it had pickles in it. Pickles and pizza should not go together, but it tastes good. For everybody who gonna judge me because I say something about pineapples on pizza, sit down, be quiet. Garlic butter. So, what do you want to talk about? As Cody Rose would say, so, what do you want to talk about? Other than Jeff stuffing his face with good pizza. Well, for starters, you know that, I know you probably know already, Tiffany Haddish was with Common. And Common is like one of the top dudes there. But Common broke up with her. For some strange reason, the vibe I got from Tiffany Haddish was like she had issues. I thought it was being paranoid. I thought I thought even a guilty thing, I don't know, she probably has issues, and Common broke up with her because she does have issues. Lots of it. And to strike a harsh blow against Tiffany Haddish, Common wound up with Jennifer Hudson. Yeah, so basically, Common upgraded. Sorry, Tiffany. And it kind of makes you think that she would stop, reflect. Okay, this is why this man broke with me. Maybe as I self-reflect, do something to improve upon myself. She went the opposite way. 2 DUIs. So tell me, folks, for one thing, did she get her third DUI? And most importantly, I want you to tell me, seriously, I want you folks to tell me straight up what would happen if she gets that third DUI. Oh, yeah, APWF tomorrow. I got it. Those are my bros from the Pro Wrestling Extreme Talk. I got to purchase the tickets ASAP. That got to be King Striker. What's up, brother? So you do it like this. Let me unblur the backgrounds to make life easier for me and all that. Put your background, none. Here we go. All right, the proper way. Back at you guys. I'm good, Larry. What's up, man? I know. I'm looking forward to tomorrow, though. I was Ubering. In fact, I was Ubering all day today. Started like around 9 in the morning. I literally just finished my last drive. I got close to about 5:30. So I'm not gonna lie, I was exhausted. I started running around, get some things done. Got to take in some things related to church. Do a little bit of shopping. And of course, Larry, in case you don't know, Papa John's cheeseburger pizza. I was scolding Papa John for making us wait 4 years. 4 years. Oh, have no choice. It's hot. Try to think. Where was I? Yeah. Actress, comedian, Tiffany Haddish. She was dating Common. The Common dumped her because she was out of control. And last time I checked, she had 2 DUIs. If she gets a third, yeah. You told me what's going to happen when she got the third. Oh, it's good, Larry. This Papa John's cheeseburger pizza is really good. I had that pizza like about, last time I had this pizza 4 years ago. And I've been hooked on it since. Larry, I suggest you try it. Seriously. I strongly recommend it, Larry. I strongly recommend it. But you got to tell me where you went. We got the other pizza with pickles on it. You got to tell me where. I'm not sure it's in Wimber. I'm not sure it's in St. Marcus. You got to tell me where. See. Hell yeah. We could talk about Deadpool and Ron. The Merc with the mouth. The listeners in St. Michael. Thank you. Thank you, Larry. I got to but there's a place called the Listeners in St. Michael's. It's a pizza place. Larry and Jason went there. They're 2 of my bros from Pro Wrestling Extreme Talk. By the way, folks, if you get a chance, you see it right there. Plain and simple. Pro Wrestling Extreme Talk. For any of wrestling fans, check them out. Pro Wrestling Extreme Talk. And be warned, they are not for kids. Really? Okay. You said best pizza ever? I got to try it out. I got to try it out now. Iced tea, and I'm not talking about the rapper. Okay, now going back to Tiffany Haddish. She's like a famous actress, comedian. She used to go with his Common. He's an actor, I think singer. And like I said, a lot of women want this dude, and Tiffany Haddish had him, but because of that out of control behavior, why have you not? Common broken up with her. Hey, anytime, Larry, anytime. And Common broke her up because she was pretty much out of control. And he ended up with Jennifer Hudson, which is an improvement, which really broke her. It's like he upgraded. That really messed her up. And I think she had like 2 DUIs. Hits the third, there's going to be a serious problem. Now, why I'm going there? Well, here's the thing. The one thing you don't do is this. Okay, how can I put it? There's 3 things you women should never do. Number 1, never spit in the wind. Simple fact, it's disgusting. Number 2, you never tug on Superman's cape. I don't know why they do that. You know, this guy could like bench press planets and you got to tug at his cape. That's dumb. And last and not least, You never, ever go after, especially insulting another woman's husband. What I'm talking about, well, I'm going to play you a clip about what it was on the Shay Shay Stone with Monique. And you can see it for yourself. Even I'm going like, that's a very dumb move, but here we are. Hold on. Oh, here we go. Yes.
And this, in my humble opinion, is where we keep throwing each other under the bus.
Hold a sec. Start again.
Did an interview with GQ magazine, and this, in my humble opinion, is where we keep throwing each other under the bus. You're doing an interview with GQ magazine, and I'm assuming the journalist was a white person, and the conversation turned to Monique. And she said, well, I don't do business like Monique do business, and I'm glad I don't have that husband of hers.
But you don't know your husband.
And when I saw that, it's like, Tiffany, if you had a husband like mine, you may not have 2 DUIs.
Shots fired.
If you had a husband like mine, you may not be caught up in what looks like you could have been grooming a child.
More shots fired.
And I say all of that with no judgment. But when you speak about having a husband like mine, you open up the door. And I'm saying to you, if you had one like mine, you may not sit in these positions that you can't explain the next day.
Right.
Or it's a hard way to go.
Shots fired. Katang. Like I said, and the funny thing is, Monique didn't get ignorant, ethnic. She didn't get ghetto. She was professional. She just like lay down the truth like a sledgehammer. And what Tiffany gonna say? It's the truth. Which brings my point. There are women, there's some black women who got this attitude like, my husband will tell me what to do. Wait, a partnership. Okay, ladies, for starters, it's a marriage, not a partnership. If you're in business with another person, yeah, that's a partnership. A marriage is supposed to be a union. A union. I know you understand the concept, but it's supposed to be a union, not a partnership. So when what Monique said that her husband keep her grounded, her husband basically Monique give reverence to her husband. She's thankful for her husband, and you just heard it from Monique's mouth that if you have a husband like mine, you want to have 2 DUIs. I'm thinking, whoa. Or you have a husband like mine, you won't be in this position where it looks like you're growing like a minor or a child. I'm thinking, ooh. No matter what, though, Monique is grateful for her husband. Tiffany Haddish, I have a gut feeling that she's the type who does not like being told what to do. I won't be surprised if a lot of women right now say, yeah, that's right, girl power. Where's that girl power for finding Tiffany's husband? Well, I can't hear you. Well, I can't hear you in the back. Well, I can't hear you in the back. Yeah, exactly. Same women who scream aloud like, yeah, down with the patriarchy. Where the women would come, finding their husband, to be found. They'd rather these same women be alone and miserable. Tiffany Haddish needs to wake up. I hope she does. I pray she does wake up one of these days and self-reflect and okay, I got to change my life around. But the saying goes, Monique, like I said, she realized she has a good husband. She realized how good of a man she has with her husband. That's why she had to probably stand up and fight for her husband, especially if someone throws shade at him. She's ready to stand up and fight, and she did. But she didn't do it dirty and grimy. She did it as a professional. So Monique, I salute you. Stay classy. Next, we're gonna talk about is meet and greets with Chris Brown. You know that Chris Brown, with him and Rihanna. Yeah, that situation. Now, this story about meet and greet, how also become like a heavy petting, heavy groping type thing, and some say some women initiated, or some let Chris Brown initiate it, and they think it's okay, even though some have husbands, boyfriends, fiancés. Do you know how many possible, maybe some weddings get canceled for it, or how much chaos it would cause in the household? Don't believe me? Well, guess what? There's another individual who could tell you that. Her name is, believe it or not, and I thought it was a joke, but I'm serious. This person's name is Miss Chevy Caprice.
Someone asked me for my thoughts on the Chris Brown meet and greet photos, and ladies, I'm just going to simply say this. If you are a wife, a fiance, a girlfriend, or you have a man back home that you are dealing with in a serious way, Chris Brown grabbing you by your booty, you turning your booty up where it's literally touching his private part, him picking you up off of the ground, whatever the case might be, is simply inappropriate and is disrespectful. And listen, I am all for women living their best lives, trust me. However, I used to be that same girl who used to say stuff like that. Like, oh, a man can't tell me what to wear. I'm going to wear what I want to wear. And a man can't tell me what to do. I'm going to do what I want to do. And I can't stand an insecure man. He is so insecure. Until I begin to educate myself on the differences between men and women. Then I became intellectually intelligent. Then I became emotionally intelligent. And then I realized it was just never about what I thought it was about to begin with. I was operating out of ego. It's just simply respect. And fellas, let me tell y'all something. Right now, we live in a time where women lack self-respect, probably more now than ever. So you cannot expect a woman to respect you in any way when she already lacks self-respect for herself. That's first and foremost. Secondly, ladies, we need to understand that men are not like us. We need that love. We need that emotional, oh, I love him, I want him to love me. And they want love, but they need respect. You have to respect a man. And if you can't see where the disrespect comes from you allowing, because you got to understand, as a man, they're looking at it as Chris Brown is nobody to them. He's just another man with money. So y'all are willing to risk and throw your entire relationships away for a man who got a little bit of money, a little bit of power, a little bit of clout, a little bit of fame, and that's what it's looking like. Because I can't for the life of me understand what woman would want to even risk her marriage, her wedding, her relationship with her man. Like me personally, if I know I got a man back home, I don't want to embarrass my man like that. But that's the difference. When a woman not only loves her man, but respects her man, she moves completely different. When a woman has respect for a man, there is things that she's not even going to consider doing. And that is why men say they choose their respect over love. You can love somebody all day long and still not respect them. But when a woman has respect for a man, she's going to respect that man whether he's in the premises or not. But y'all are so busy chasing that attention, those likes. And this is like, what is this about? Like, why couldn't we just do the meet and greets? I'm all for the meet and greets, but why is the meet and greets becoming sexual and explicit? Especially when y'all got men back home. I don't understand that. Why do everything have to be turned into some type of a sexual content of some sort? Simply get your meet, get your greet, and go home to your man. I don't know. Y'all different. When it comes to a relationship, when I'm in one, I don't want no man being able to say nothing to my man. Personally, I want my man to be proud of me. I want my man to be so confident and cocky when it comes to me. I want my man to place bets on me like on some, I bet you can't get her, bro, type stuff. I want him to know that whether he's in the premises or not, that can't no man, whether he got money, he a celebrity, oh, he's this kind of guy with clout. I want my man to be able to still feel like can't no man have his woman. And that really is something that's like within me too. Like it's just really got to be in you and not on you. Some of y'all just wasn't raised to have that certain type of loyalty in y'all. Some of y'all wasn't raised with self-respect. Some of y'all wasn't raised to have morals. Some of y'all wasn't raised to have standards. Some of y'all wasn't raised to have class. Y'all gonna go. All a man gotta do is just they go a little bit in your face and y'all gonna go. Likes, y'all gonna go. Attention, shares, y'all gonna go. I don't know. Like, I just want my man to be able to sit back, relax, and not feel nothing. And it's really me in it, too. So it's for him, but it's really for me. Because self-respect is just going to be there regardless. I don't want to be floating all over the internet looking stupid about letting some man, just because he got money, pick me up in the air, and now my whole wedding called off. Make it make sense.
I'm glad she said it. Seriously, I'm glad she said it. Because for some other reason, though, had any male said that, oh, you're being misogynistic. You know what? She just said it herself. Why? Because she probably seen it many, many times. Men, yeah, we want love. We do. We do want love. We want to be loved, but we need respect. Like, in other words, though, if my, like I said, like if my girl's not here, I want to be able to have the ability where like we're literally halfway around the world, and I'm not worrying what she's doing, and vice versa. You know, that's respect. And what she said, she wants to step further. She want the respect in such a way. She want a husband confident and cocky way he can place bets and like I bet he can't make a turn. Now that's faith. That's more than having respect for her, but having the grace of faith. That's the thing about respect. If you respect your man and he sees it, the faith he has in you will be incredible. I mean, faith moving mountains, no lie. But unfortunately, a lot of women go by pride. They go by ego. But like I said, they go by pride. They say it's all about me, 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 me. That's the thing, though. She says it's all about ego. No. That's one thing I disagree with what Chevy Please. 99% of the stuff she said is true. It is true. The one thing I disagree is not ego, it's pride. Pride usually means like it's about me and only me. Forget everybody else. It's like, for example, she don't care like it disrespects a man. Like, it's what I want. It's what I need. What? A validation. You need attention. You need likes. More like you want dopamine here. You serious? If your focus is getting validation, likes, and attention for other males, then why are you in a relationship then? You should... Women who try to play this, I'm gonna have my cake and eat too, you're gonna go hungry because you're gonna lose that one man who truly loves you and all that, but you gotta live it. What the heck? Kelly, is excrement still a... Okay, Kelly, who is excrement? And who's excrement? That could range to anybody. Who's an a? Because some... Okay. Kelly, can you hear me? Who are you talking about? Excrement. Who could that be? Wait a minute. I wonder. I try to think. Who could the person be talking about? I need something specific because I'm way more focused lately on WWE than AEW. I used to be watching AEW from time to time. Now, I don't think I watch AEW for about going on several months. And this is a guy who calls himself a wrestling fan. I barely watch WWE. Not gonna lie, I have no idea what. Oh, it's Excalibur. I'm sorry. The announcer that was a mess. His name is Excalibur. And why are you calling the guy excrement? Wow. Okay. Oh my goodness. I have no real problem with Excalibur per se. No problem really. I really don't. But yeah, I'll go jump a risk a little bit in a moment though. Just be patient with me. Going back to what Chevy Capri said about respect. Yes, us men, we need love. No, I'm saying we want love, but we need way more. We need respect, plain and simple. You know, you can love a man to death and all that, but you don't respect him. It'd be like you love him, but you be flirting with other men. You try to get validation, you get likes, you want to get noticed. You can say you love your man, but you don't respect him because you don't put him first ahead of you. How many times does WWE has? I know they got 2 world titles, one on Raw, one on SmackDown. They got men's tag team. They got 2 men's tag team titles. So we talk about a pair of world titles, a pair of tag team, U.S. Intercontinental, women's tag team. I think Speed. I think 9 or 10 titles. I think 9 or 10 if I'm correct, Kelly. I think 9 or 10. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to welcome Kelly. Question is which Kelly I'm talking to. Do I know you, Kelly? But going back about Ms. Caprice about respect. I think it this way though. If you respect your man, you're not going to move and act the way some of these women do now. And Caprice says it best though. We're in an age where women have the lowest self-respect for each other. Every match can be a title match, I guess. As it should. It can't be where like the person holds the belt and do nothing with it. That'll make a sense. That'll make any sense to me. All you gotta do is like hold the belt and do nothing. That'll make a bit of sense. And like I said, we want fighting champions for these belts. If every like hard fought battle, that tell us the fans like, okay, the champion deserves to hold the belt a little bit longer. Simple as that. You can't miss that. As I'm going back to what Caprice was saying, though, we're in an age where women have the lowest, self-respect there is. Look at the way they dress. Look at the way they talk. Look at the way they move. Okay, look at the world of hip hop. Do I really gotta go there? Oh, I'm gonna go there. Sexy Red, Sukiana, Glorilla, Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, Meg Thee Stallion. That is the Mount Rushmore of the most ratchet females. You got like the hood version, Glorilla, Sukiana, Sexy Red, and some of the high-end versions, even though they're still ratchet, Meg Thee Stallion, Cardi B, and Nicki Minaj. But a lot of young girls look up to them and think they're cool. No. All they talk about is drugging dudes, twerking, being on a stripper pole, doing Lord knows what, whoever and all that. And you make it sound like it's cool, it's fine. No, it's not. Like I said, this generation is so messed up. And they wonder why the dating pool is getting weird. Like I said, I tell you, like more and more men are opting out and staying single. More men are like, you know what? I gotta be about my purpose. I gotta focus on, like, say, working, growing my own business, making money, be about my friends, family, and God. And if they really want, really want to find somebody, they gotta work extra hard to find that one traditional woman. That's gonna be hard. Because the trick is for the traditional woman these days to stand out, you got to initiate, talking to the traditional man. All else fails, grab a passport. Yes. And I know a lot of women are going to be in there feeling like, oh, you're going to go colonize or try to. No, man, not going to try to colonize. All they want is more traditional women. It's kind of funny that your modern women complain that men should accept you as you are, especially if you have the qualities that screams broken relationships. Like I said, men are not perfect. I'll be the first to say it. Look at the Pookies, Ray Rays, Chaz, Tyrells. And since I'm thinking about it, hold on a sec here. So I've been waiting for this for a long time. Women keep saying, like, well, you're on us, Jeff. Oh, don't worry. Let me start with the Pookies, Ray Rays, Chaz, Tyrells, and other toxic males. Because of male vermin like you're making the dating world for good traditional men a lot harder. Now, I'm not going to say something cold, evil, anything like that, but males like you, and yeah, I'm not going to call you men, if you're a Pookie, Ray Ray, Chad, Tyrell, or toxic male, I'm not going to acknowledge you as a man. I'll acknowledge you as a male at best, but the fact like acting wild, acting crazy, and all that stuff, and doing women dirty, which in turn make life difficult for us good men, all I'm going to say is these women who come at you, because who come for child support, I don't exactly feel bad for you guys. I don't. Because you make life difficult for all the good men. Now, as for your good men right now, do yourself a favor. If you see these women acting wild, crazy, and anything like that, sit out the dating scene. Seriously. Instead of being frustrated and feel like, well, don't go to bars. Do not. I repeat, do not go to the singles event. Now, don't get me wrong. There's like maybe one or two where like the chance of finding a good woman is good. Number one, it depends on the area. Most importantly, it depends on the women's mindset. And the mindset is just to find a good man, plain and simple. Forget about the devil's requirements or and anything like that. In other words, the guy don't have to be over 6 feet tall. 6 feet tall. He don't have to be a gym rat. He don't have to be some 6-figure earning. Because let's face fact, I say about 50% or maybe less earns about $50,000. Like I said, I think less than 50. I say less than 50%. I think earns like $50,000. Let me double check this though, to be on the safe side. I got to check on Google app, be sure. So that way people say, like, Jeff, you know what you're talking about. I like to back up my facts before I go too far with it. What is the average salary of every male American?
Here is information from ZipRecruiter.
Yep. Okay, this is what it says right here. The average male makes about like $960,000 a year, while the female counterpart makes about little bit less than $10,000 less. So guess what? Yeah, that's how much, but the average American make about a little bit more than $63,000. There's more people who earn like about $50,000, even more people earn $40,000. So basically, I'm curious, what number of the population earns over 6 figures? Let's find out. What percentage of the population earns 6 figures?
According to credit.com, what percent of America makes 6 figures? When you remove demographics such as infants, students, and stay-at-home spouses and focus only on full-time workers, around 18% of all earners in the U.S. make at least 6 figures. Conversely, the median American household income in 2023 was approximately $44,225.
Guess I was wrong. Yep. The median American household income in 2023 income is about more than $44,000. So in other words, folks, less than 20% of the population of the United States, men and women, make 6 figures. That's not a lot. That being said, going back to what Capri said about respect. The moment women have more greater self-respect for themselves, and I'm not talking about naked, I mean like respect from within, then it's going to reflect on the outside. By the way, folks, I got a call at night because oh, shame on me, I apologize. I forgot about this guy. It's good if it's not around. Pull up my head. Deadpool. Okay. Now, this involves Wolverine. And why they said something about Wolverine, how he's like the most disappointing or something like that. Basically, it makes like this Wolverine is the worst Wolverine, which I don't see how. Number one, the guy has an adamantium skeleton. Translation, this guy took a hit from the Hulk and survived. He was hurting for a long time, but trust me, if the Hulk was to hit somebody else, the person would be a smear on his fist. And the Hulk's hands is ridiculously huge. That's one. He has a healing factor. Oh, yeah, that's another reason why he survived the Hulk's punch. As Wolverine described it, when he came to after getting punched for the Hulk, he just realized he's going toe-to-toe with an earthquake. Yeah. So questions like, what happened? Well, I have 2 theories, folks, and please let me know if you think I'm right or wrong. First theory, anybody who's a diehard Marvel Comics, reader, who's deep into Marvel Comics, especially the X-Men universe, and I want you to confirm this with me. This is part of the theory is from a borrowed story from Old Man Logan. And I give you, warning right now, spoilers right now. Anybody who don't want to hear anything about, Logan, Old Man Logan and all that, leave right now. I'll give some spoilers about Old Man Logan. Okay. The premise of Old Man Logan, Wolverine was tricked into thinking that all of the X-Men's enemies came to attack, the X-Mansion, and Wolverine killed every single one of them. And by the time Wolverine opened his eyes again, almost every single X-Men was slaughtered. And Wolverine was confused. How did this happen? Spider-Man's enemy, Mysterio, was responsible. He caused Logan to go to Berserker Fury and take out every single X-Men. This messed up Wolverine so bad because the X-Men, as much as Wolverine loved to be a lone wolf and stuff like that, he considers the X-Men not just his friends, but his family. You know that had to mess him up. Ever since then, he hung up his claws, walked away from the whole thing. Now, going with Deadpool Wolverine, what's the story with Logan Wolverine? Cassandra Nova, Charles Xavier, evil twin sister. Now, the story goes on. Once again, more spoilers. You got twins, Charles Xavier and Cassandra Nova. They are like two embryos in the womb. Now, this kind of blows my mind. Like, all of a sudden, his mom becomes super developed as a baby, and so did Cassandra Nova. And somehow he detects like Cassandra Nova is evil, and I gotta kill her. I only know of like one species of animal that does that, but I'm aware of, that kill each other while in the womb or have yet to be born, and those are sharks. Hit me up. Okay, if you think I'm capping about the sharks killing each other before they were birthed by the mother, hit me up and I'll show you. Not like, even I'm going like, wow, talk about civil rivalry gone wrong. But anyway, like there's battle between, embryos inside the womb where Charles was victorious and Cassandra Nova supposedly was dead, but somehow she survived somehow. It was weird, I know. But long story short, somehow she came out and she survived. Now, I imagine some universe, some like Cassandra Nova was born. She took out Charles. Supposed to go to each universe, taking them out. I think the first time after she took out Charles, she went after Wolverine and caused Wolverine to kill everybody. I think somebody, if the story goes like she's going to survive, even though like her body was killed, somehow she survived, got to the outside world. And this is my theory. She took a page out of Mysterio and had Wolverine attack everybody. Now, what about Charles Xavier? Okay, she's the twin sister of Charles Xavier. She probably occupied him in his great Titanic battle. Wolverine's murking everybody. She had like Wolverine in pure Berserker Fury, and he just took out everybody. I do mean everybody. And then Charles Xavier was last. So imagine because of Cassandra Nova, she used Wolverine to take out the X-Men. And of course, that really messed with Wolverine. That's why when Deadpool found Wolverine, he's getting drunk, sauced up, crunked up, because he cannot handle the guilt. This man got a healing factor, that is pretty much equal to Deadpool, but it comes like, this trauma he was suffering because he inadvertently caused the death of the X-Men. Yeah, that would cause any man to drink. Now, that was theory one. I got a second theory, unlikely but possibility. Logan loves to be alone. It's for some reason though, like he has a habit of want to be alone, want to be away from everybody. And okay, I'm going to assume that AEW is on. Is AEW on the air right now? Right now, I have no way of knowing. It's terrible. There's now a ballerina street fighter. A ballerina in Street Fighter. My bad. Okay, Kelly, what version of Street Fighter is out right this second? I'm curious. While I'm away from Kelly. The second theory is that Logan loves to be away. Because the first few times they appear to X-Men, he always gets his bike, rides off to go to Lord knows where to be away, maybe hide, be in the wilderness, 6. Thank you. I thought it'd be a higher number than that. I thought it'd be like Street Fighter 10 or 11 right about now. Because the Street Fighter game is pretty old. Very old. Going back to Logan. My theory is that, at one point Logan stepped away. X-Men probably asked him to stay. They might need him. He said, no, you guys be okay. He stepped away. And Logan left at a time where the X-Men really didn't need him. By the time he came back, all the X-Men were dead, and he got blamed for it. Like I said, that's an unlikely theory, but it's a theory nevertheless. I still go with somehow Cassandra Nova's involved, and she pulled a page straight from Mysterio. What are your thoughts on that, folks? Okay, I think I talked my mouth off already. I gotta take care of some things. Like I said, get the last ticket from the APWF, which could be in Indiana tomorrow. I want to thank you, folks, for being there for me. One more thing, I ask you, I beg you, folks, please have your friends like, share, subscribe. I'm less than 300 subscribers away from having 1,000 subscribers. I hit 1,000 subscribers, it'd be a big game changer. But I beg of you, any questions and suggestions, please let me know in the comments and all that. So, and I still work on other things too, like better things are coming ahead, I promise you. So once again, I want to thank you. I want to thank Larry Stryker from Pro Wrestling Stream Talk. I want to thank you for that. I would say thank you for Kelly for putting it, from stopping by, say hi. Everybody else, I would say thank you once again. And we're going to do this once again next